What is up, guys? Sam from the ByeForever fam back in ByeForever. Week 3 of CWL invite up against GaihaziBombers 2. And as you can see on the screen, BFE walking away with the victory, 118 to 117 this week. So an excellent job to the ByeForever squad, and of course to the opponents, GaihaziBombers, in this one. They did do a very nice job. But let's jump into it. Let's talk about it, how it went down. And this one was tight all the way until the very end. I was watching, catching a little bit of it on stream, and I know we were not sure which way this one was going to go at the very end. But GaihaziBombers going 1 for 2 on their 12v12s this week, picking up 7 11v11s and 18 10v10s this week. So a very nice job to their squad. They did almost go perfect on their dips, did just miss on one 12v11, but other than that, a very solid war from them. The BFE squad finally kicking it into gear, picking up 2 12v12s this week. But once again, their 11s continue to impress. 10 for 20 for a 50% hit rate at 11v11. These guys absolutely coming out here and smashing this one to go along with 20 10v10s. So the breakdown in this one was 4, 11, 24. So only needing 6 dips in total and going perfect on them. ByeForever doing work this week. But of course, it's time for the replay. So first up, we're going to look at the very top base going down, and it is my man Buck Nuts going in with the Queen Walk into the Bow Witch. We are seeing this, I don't know how regularly we're seeing the Queen Walk Bow Witch at 12v12, I would say, but Buck Nuts coming in with this one and smacking it down. He did do a little bit of early funneling there, and obviously going to support the Queen with that Grand Warden and his life aura, as she is going to be really running in here. And I would say this has become more popular once again because we are starting to see, and you can see it in the base there, those multi-target Infernos making a comeback in the war scene. So with the reintroduction of those multi-Infernos, it does make those Queen Walks just a little bit easier on the attacker. And he's got the funnel, the flank working the outside, some bowlers and some witches. Now they are contending with that wizard tower down there. That's a little rough. And then we've got the mass push of bowlers and witches and the Queen. Everybody in the core of the base trying to get that Inferno taken care of. In fact, it does not go down just yet, but here we go. King gets the enemy Queen. Queen is going to snipe that Inferno, and just as the Giga Tesla begins to wake up, Rage Bowlers plus the Warden ability mean that it's not going to play a role, and the single Inferno goes down to boot at the exact same time. And you can see this base has been hollowed out from the inside. Even though he really lost that flank that worked the 6-3 side, really not get him out of here. Now there is quite a bit of time because, as you can see, the majority of the attack has died out. It is up to the Queen and that Grand Warden. Thankfully still had the ability, was able to pop that, and we are just 4xing through this one because it is a very, very slow cleanup in this one. But a very nice job nonetheless to Buck Nuts going in, taking out their top base. And yeah, excellent stuff there from him. So let's hop down 2 spots and check out this other 12v12, and it is Joey without skills. Joey showing up in the AWL last week, and this week decided to take his talents over to the CWL. Early hogs as well as a couple of bowlers to get some nice skip damage onto that archer tower, as well as get that CC Lord out. And here we go in with the big kill squad. So he's got the golem out in front doing the tanking. He's got all those bowlers coming in just a second. We should see a wall wrecker coming in, I believe. There is the wall wrecker. He waits for the first layer of wall to be opened up there. Not sure about that one, but either way, gets it done, gets this CC really handled, freezes up that Inferno, and pops that Warden ability nice and early, keeps everyone healthy, not having to worry about that splash damage. And that wall wrecker is doing huge work. Look at it continue to push through. The King actually beat through a wall to go get the enemy Queen, so that's very nice of him. Gets another rage spell down And look at those bowlers coming out here. They are going to try and go and grab that Giga Tesla, as well as a few more defenses. No Warden ability here, but does have a freeze spell. Freezes it up as the bowlers, still under rage, get onto it. The queen is there with her ability. She pops it, and that is the end of the Giga Tesla. Huge, huge value. 40% on that kill squad. Again, I talk about it week in and week out, the value of those kill squads that you can get. And here are all of those hogs running in, keeping them healed up nice and tight in a beautiful pack. Even had a couple to come around the outside to pick up some defenses. There goes the eagle. It is down, now working into that multi-inferno. Definitely need to keep the hogs healed up through the multi-infernos. Again, it's why we're seeing them trying to stop the hogs, trying to stop the miners, trying to stop loons, but not going to be enough in this one. An overlapping heal spell there is going to finish this one up. Still has some of those bowlers, still has the queen up, and they are actually going to get to that bomb tower, which would have been a threat in this one, but just ends up not being anything. So an excellent job to Joey without skills in that one, picking up the second 12v12 for ByeForever, I think, on the season. They did have some early struggles at 12, but starting to get it figured back out and beasting things out once again. But let's jump down, and now it's time to look at some of that 11v11 action. And we'll be starting it off up top with Grand Penguin, aka Matt, moving in on their number 7 base. No, I cannot pronounce any of the names on the opponent's clan this week, but Matt, 7-on-7, goes in on this one, and he is going to be doing a mass miner hit with the wall wrecker coming in. And look at that wall wrecker doing the funneling on that side, that 1 o'clock side. That is beautiful use of the wall wrecker. I don't know what's going to pop out of there. Probably some bowlers, maybe some Valks. I doubt more miners, but he did have a giant in there, so it does look like more miners and a giant come out of that one. So interesting composition here from Matt. But look at these miners just running through the base. Unfortunately, doesn't get that wizard tower. Had he gotten that wizard tower, things would have been looking real solid here. But that rage spell gonna lead the miners straight in through the back end. Still has 1 heal left, or yeah, 1 heal left now that he has dropped his first or his second heal. And yeah, this is looking absolutely smashed. No splash in the base left, with the exception of that wizard tower. And obviously the hound not going to play any role in this one, with his queen down as well. So beautiful plan to Matt in this one. Now, the miners do have to work around the outside of the base. Unfortunate, you know, no troops to funnel them back in. Had there been a wizzy down there or something, could have helped, but really with 15 to 20 miners up, whatever he's got there, obviously not going to need that heal. Gets it down anyway for insurance purposes, but beautiful work to Matt in that one, picking up that miner triple for the ByeForever squad. And now we move down a few spots. We check out my man Swift Fox. Haven't called his name in a while, I don't think. Not sure what Fox has been up to, but either way, Fox is moving in here, and we've got a beautiful Lalo about to work its way in. Love the bowler bounces as well as that hog early to help set this funnel. And it looks like we'll be pushing in to the base from 11 o'clock. Gonna do some funneling on these storages, on these sort of bow Lalo style hits. It is important to get that funneling done first to ensure that the kill squad does go in the way that we intend. Has that freeze, so you know, gonna freeze that first Inferno tower there to allow that wall wrecker to continue to push its way in. And you can see the queen almost goes for a walk here, but because that funneling was done early, is able to get through that, pops that warden ability, gets through everyone, and Valk's gonna help make sure that that queen as well as this eagle goes down, and a few of these expos as well. So here we go in with that Lalo from 11 and from 10 and from 9. Should be pushing in, getting to this Inferno very quickly. Is gonna lose 1 hound. But really not going to matter in this one, because still has another hound to send in. It goes in, and look at the path carved out in this one. This is beautiful work. Wish you had a few more back end loons. Obviously starting to lose some of those hounds. I think there's still one in there, but maybe I'm completely wrong at this point. So it is just loons at this point. But you can see still has the queen up. She did just go down there, but with 2 haste spells and a heal spell for this back end. Really, really nice work. Wish that haste had just helped out those loons just a bit in the core, but they get onto that air defense. Has the heal spell waiting for them as they go into that wizard tower. And look at that archer. That archer is still working on that town hall. It's been there since the beginning of the raid. Not even 3/4 of the way through it, but either way, Swifty picking it up. A very, very nicely executed 11v11 this week. And like I said, the 11 team just absolutely going ham this week. So great stuff to them. And I think we will look at one more. It's going to be Jazz and James, another name I haven't called in quite a while. And it's going to be another Lalo. I promise you guys, I am not doing this on purpose. I know that last week it was a lot of Lalo action, but I think I will end up actually putting out a hog video from Town Hall 10 because the ByeForever Town Hall 10 is once again killing it. 45% for their hit rate, but they had a lot of beautiful hog hits, whether with the queen charge or with the kill squad, so they deserve some love as well. But we got the Sui heroes coming in here. The use of the battle blimp, I always love to see the blimp in these raids, and I believe that the queen is going to step up and she should be able to grab that second air defense here, as well as the enemy queen with her ability if things go perfect. But oh no, maybe no, unfortunately the queen she took a little bit of a strange path, but he does have the 2 skelly spells in this one, obviously going to be able to take care of that enemy queen. Now this is the one thing that happens with the Sui Lalas. You gotta wait for those heroes to die out because the warden will pick the heroes over the loons to follow, which is exactly what is going on right now. That warden should be in there in the core helping those loons as they path their way around, but unfortunately he is stuck following the enemy king because he is an absolute fool. But somehow James is able to pick this up because obviously he wants that warden ability at some point here in the core, but thankfully the eagle does go down, gets that last rage spell down, and the loons do take a fortuitous split here, and with 2 haste left in the bag is going to be able to finish them up. Obviously isn't going to need the warden ability because the warden is absolutely useless in this raid, but beautiful work to Jason in that one, picking it with the swag warden. Yeah, that's the one thing on those Sui Lalos, gotta let them heroes die. But beautiful work to him, and let's move on to a couple of those Town Hall 10 hits like I alluded to earlier in that one. And we're gonna move all the way down to number 26. Check out Tyrant Trowley doing it again with the miners, trying to find some unorthodox things for you guys, trying not to just stick with the Lalo and the Lalo and the Lalo. But Trowley moving in with the miners at Town Hall 10. Love it. I was having a talk with someone just the other day about Town Hall 10 miners, and Trowley is one of the best, I would say, in Town Hall 10 miners. Really understanding how to utilize his kill squad, really understanding how to get the funneling done. But look at them all coming in. He suied the queen, sui's the king. King unfortunately did not go the exact direction that he wanted, but look at this kill squad moving in, and more miners out of that that wall wrecker. Again, that's interesting. I just haven't seen that as much. But needs to get to that multi-inferno, needs to get a heal spell down there as well in the core. Does. Looks like that loon is just going to go down. Yes, it just goes down. It does almost take out all of the miners that are working on that inferno, and that inferno continues to live. But Trowley not going to panic. He is just going to keep these miners healed up, continue to work them through all of this splash damage that is in the core of this base, and just try to work his way as far away from that multi-inferno as possible. He does have that extended range that is a little bit unfortunate for him, but finally they do get out of range, and you can see with probably the 15 miners that he has up left, nothing is going to stop what he has coming for that inferno. Does go ahead and drop down that heal spell, swags it out as it makes its way, as the miners make their way back over, and finishes that one up. So an excellent hit to Trowley in that one, picking it up, and yeah, beautiful work. One more for you guys, and it's going to be Blockland going in on this one, and like I said, the hogs are very sweet. I am thinking about putting together a Town Hall 10 hog thing for the ByeForever 10s who did so much work this week. But this one was sexy. 37 hog riders, and comes from the opposite side of the queen in this one. So it's not a huge kill squad. It's the heroes, it's the wall wrecker, it's a couple of giants, and that's really it. And so to get as deep as he gets into this base, and to be able to still have 37 hogs with such a small kill squad, I thought was just excellent work. So freezes up that Inferno, also freezes up the CC at the same time. Dragon and Balloon, so that's an interesting choice there. Looks like there it is, Valkyries out of the CC, they run forward, they get that queen taken care of. The splash damage is eating them basically alive, but here we go in with those 37 hogs. Queen, come on Queen, do some work. Here she goes. Now she's going to pick up one wizard tower, she picks up a second wizard tower, she's going to pick up some point defense on the back end. But look at how tightly all of these hogs are grouped. They're not splitting up whatsoever. And then of course I say that and they finally do split. Right here, some split to the Expo, some split up towards that Inferno, but still one heal left, and honestly that split works out beautifully because the hogs are going to finish up all of the defenses basically together and really not need this last heal. Does put it down for insurance purposes, of course, but nice work to block in that one. And once again, a beautiful job to the entire ByeForever squad this week. They did an excellent amount of work at all Town Hall levels. Dips going in clean, 10v10 going clean, 11v11 going clean, and of course picking up those 12v12s, which will be completely and utterly important as the season continues to move on. But that will do it, guys, for the recap. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Next week is the bye week. Not sure what we have going on in the family. I'm sure that some players will be off in whatever the CWL's bye week event is. Coming back, ByeForever will be taking on J-Off, who just picked up a huge win over Art of War, and then Spartan's Legacy the week after. So lots of CWL action to come. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That's going to do it for the recap. Something else coming out of this for sure. But until next time, guys, this is Sam. Peace out.